We have a 5-day celebration.
Yeah.
Today, the first day here of the icon that we know, that we love, and that we miss, Prince, of course.
Of course, we're talking everything from new exhibits. There's that big concert that takes place Friday night. Also a community sing-along where you can get involved. Lots of different ways where you can honor the love, the legacy of the Purple One, I should say.
Absolutely. Our Bear Leone over at Paisley Park this morning ahead of all the fun. Bear, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Heather, AJ. The 5-day celebration, it kicks off today. There are plenty of opportunities to honor the life and legacy and birthday of the Purple One here at Paisley Park. But really, events are happening metro-wide. And one of the more unique events happening is in the heart of downtown Minneapolis. It's a sing-along, and we got a preview of what it might sound like. Take a listen. We got a sneak peek of the Prince sing-along concert happening Saturday afternoon. A 100-person choir has already been busy rehearsing for the performance at Orchestra Hall. They sound pretty good, too. Of course, this was part of a week of events between Minneapolis and here in Paisley Park to honor Prince leading up to his birthday on Sunday. Organizers say the event is about more than singing along. It's about bringing the community together through an artist who helped define Minneapolis on the world stage.
And it's really important that the city embraces and amplifies, our greatest icons. And in many ways, Prince is the singular artist that has really identified with the city of Minneapolis.
But the sing-along is just one part of a packed celebration. Events throughout the week include exclusive listening sessions and special exhibits here at Paisley Park, screenings of rare concert footage, and several major concerts featuring members of Prince's legendary bands. We're talking The Revolution and New Power Generation. Hey, and that sing-along that's happening Saturday, it's completely free. That choir is all volunteer, and it's directed by the acclaimed musical director Sanford Moore. That's happening 4:30 Saturday in the heart of downtown Minneapolis, right outside the Prince mural there.
A lot of people would love to be a part of. Our Bear Leone live for us outside Paisley Park. Bear, thank you.
A new top cop taking the reins of Minnesota's largest police force.
This department and the city are in a clear period of transition. My goal is to create stability and leadership for both the department and for the community.
So that is 1st Precinct Inspector Bill Peterson, the one in the uniform there. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey chose him to be the interim police chief. Peterson, a 30-year veteran of the force, he'll serve in this role while the city searches for a replacement for former police chief Brian O'Hara. Now, Peterson says he's not interested in that permanent spot at the top, but he will play a role in finding the next leader. O'Hara, you may remember, resigned last week, and Mayor Frey says that O'Hara had tampered with an investigation into accusations of inappropriate sexual relationships with other city employees.
Police are searching for a driver who caused a motorcycle crash. This is in North Minneapolis. Take a look at the scene yesterday afternoon near Oliver Avenue North and Lowry. Police say they believe an SUV hit another vehicle, which then caused that car to hit a motorcycle. Well, the SUV left. The motorcyclist went to the hospital with potentially life-threatening injuries. No injuries reported for the other driver. So far, no arrests have been made.
And a different motorcyclist is in the hospital this morning. This is after a high-speed chase that we were following for you yesterday morning. This started when a trooper had tried to stop that motorcyclist for speeding. This was down in Bloomington, started about 6 a.m. So we tracked this chase on MnDOT cameras all across Bloomington, out in the West Metro, Minneapolis, St. Paul. At one point, you could see 8 troopers chasing him. So it ended when the motorcycle crashed in St. Paul. The driver, 32 years old, he was taken to the hospital with serious injuries and now faces charges for fleeing police and being a felon in possession of a firearm. Police are still looking for the driver of the car that was involved in that crash. And now to an update on the fraud crisis here in Minnesota.
Maria Lissignoli joins us from the newsroom now because you're following the impact of fraud on medical services in Minnesota.
for services for thousands of vulnerable Minnesotans are in limbo as the state grapples with the cost of the fraud crisis. Minnesota Autism Service Centers billing for Medicaid are considered high risk for fraud. These are just one of 14 program areas flagged by the Department of Human Services. A few months ago, the federal government announced $2 billion in Medicaid funding would be withheld if Minnesota didn't root out fraud. More than 3,300 Medicaid service providers are still awaiting approval after increased state screening. That's out of nearly 5,600 providers designated high risk for fraud. The state is now recertifying some businesses, and the deadline to do so was this weekend. But a few centers we spoke with say the process hasn't been easy. Owners at Minnesota Behavior Specialists say their Bloomington location lost funding, but their center in Eagan was approved. The denial letter says they failed to disclose a managing employee, but they dispute that.
Told to keep running, keep continuing as we are while we go through this process. It just means that then we don't have the money coming in. Not just the clients rely on services, but the families do too. So we can't stop services. That's not an option on our plate.
According to this latest data from the state, about 1,000 providers have been approved, just over 1,000 have been disenrolled, and more than 3,000 have applications pending. DHS says they're currently in the process of compiling data from the thousands of applications, but didn't say when they'd share those final numbers.
Interesting breakdown there. Maria Lisignoli from the Live Desk. Thank you, Maria. This morning, the president is facing new pushback from both parties in Congress.
CBS News' Jared Hill tells us this comes after he chose his replacement for the outgoing director of national intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard.
New skepticism over President Trump's pick for acting director of national intelligence. Tuesday, Trump tapped Bill Pulte, head of the Federal Housing Finance Agency, to oversee 18 intelligence agencies when Tulsi Gabbard steps down later this month.
Bill Pulte is a terrific guy. He'll do a great job.
Praise from the White House was met by bipartisan pushback in Congress.
I don't know of any national security experience he has.
And it is so insulting to the men and women who work those communities.
In his announcement, President Trump celebrated Pulte's, quote, deep experience managing the most sensitive matters in America. Pulte currently runs an agency which regulates home loans, and he's most known for pushing prosecutions of the president's perceived adversaries, including Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, California Democratic Senator Adam Schiff, and New York Attorney General Letitia James, all for alleged mortgage fraud. The administration is also dealing with bipartisan blowback over a proposed anti-weaponization fund meant to pay people who claim they were wrongfully prosecuted by the federal government. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche told lawmakers Tuesday the administration was backing down from the $1.8 billion fund.
We are not moving forward with the fund. Period.
It came under scrutiny as people who took part in the January 6th attack on the Capitol were among those who could seek compensation. A judge had temporarily blocked the fund last week. Jared Hill, CBS News.